Hi guys, it's your girl Alicia and welcome back to another Let's Chat segment. Now, based on the title, you already know what we'll be talking about today. I'll be giving you guys 6 mental health tips to survive the pandemic. Alright, so before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know that mental health isn't only persons that are quote unquote mad or crazy or out of their mind. Mental health includes things like depression and anxiety and stress, and all of that can affect your mental health. You don't have to be walking on the street mad. Alright, so the first tip I have for you guys is staying productive or creating a routine. Staying productive means that don't allow yourself to feel lazy. I know it's hard because a lot of persons are stressed out, because other persons have lost their jobs. You know, you feel stressed out, you feel anxious, you don't know when this thing is gonna go away. You know, it's a lot, but try to stay productive, and that will help you not to think so much about what's happening around you. All right, so stay productive by doing things that you never had time to do before, like moving the furniture and sweeping the corners, or doing dusting the chandelier. Just try and stay busy. And when I say create a routine, it means like put things in order. So okay, you get up at this time, you do breakfast, then if you're doing a little bit of exercise, you do that. Just create a routine. It gives you a sense of control, right? It gives you that sense of, you know, purpose. And also it helps to relax your mind and take your mind off everything that's happening around you. And you may also have to change the routine that you currently have, because remember, now some persons are not going out to work anymore, the kids are at home, so you may have to be flexible and shift your routine around a bit. But staying productive and having a routine, it really helps to keep your stress level down and gives you a sense of purpose and control. So that's my first tip. All right, so the second tip for me is a big one, and that is to find joy in small things. Allow yourself to enjoy, you know, the things that you couldn't enjoy before when you were up and busy and about and work, school, you know, everything. So allow yourself to enjoy the small things in life, the small joys in life. For example, spending more time with your kids. And you could probably have a movie night with your kids. Like, I know for me, like, I never realized it before, but I find so much joy now in, like, my niece comes in every morning. After she's awake, she comes in and she's like, auntie, wake up. And she wants to lie down with me. She cuddles with me almost every morning, and she tells me her made up stories, and we just laugh and we just joke around, and you know, it gives me so much joy, and I start my day on a lighter note. Like, I don't know, I just love her so much. And another thing that you can do, like, enjoy spending time like on the phone with your friends, because some persons are working from home, but some persons are not working. So whenever you can, enjoy having a nice conversation with a friend. Like, talk silly things and laugh and create memories. Try and spend time with your family, guys. You know, live in the moment, enjoy the moment with your kids. And if you have your parents around you, like me, I jump in bed with my mom, I hug her, I kiss her, I, you know, just mess around with her, and you know, it gives me so much joy, and it is bringing us closer than we were before. So yeah, that's my second tip. Just find the joy in small things. Getting up in the morning and being able to sit down for an extra 10 minutes and just think or just relax while you're having your breakfast. Those are the small things. Say a word of prayer and talking to God. Find the joy in small things. The third tip I have for you guys is developing new hobbies or returning to old ones. All right, so try something that you have never done before. No, you have the time. If you are working from home, you may have your set hours that you work, or if you are fortunate enough, you may be able to work on your own time, so you can schedule things the way you want it to go. So read a book. You know, you're at home, try and do your own hair, do your own nails, do DIY projects. Like, you can go to the dollar store, you can get craft items, and you can try and make something. Maybe you could try something like yoga. Some exercise help you to relax in the morning or at night, whenever time it suits you. You could probably try gardening, depending on where you live, if it is convenient, right? You could also try writing poems if you are someone that's creative with words, and you can probably write poems or songs, or you may even start writing a book. You never know, right? Another hobby that you could try or activity is journaling. No, journaling to me is so therapeutic. Any thoughts I had, I would write it down. When I did my devotions and stuff, I would write it down, and I found it to be very helpful in getting things off my chest, because let's face it, you don't want to share everything with everybody, right? And I'm a YouTuber, but I am still a private person. I will share what I want, but I will not share certain things, right? But there are certain things that you want to keep to yourself. So journaling is good. Probably you can do it in the morning, or you can do it at night, or even during the day when the baby is sleeping, or when the baby is at school, or however. It reduces the anxiety level, because instead of keeping the feelings bottled up inside, it's an avenue for you to get it out, to release it, and at the same time maintain your privacy and not allowing everybody to know everything that you're feeling, right? And when I talk about returning to old hobbies, like, when you're busy and the world was moving as per usual, sometimes we had to give up things that we really wanted to do because you never had the time. So for me, I used to read a lot. I used to love reading. Like, I could take up a book and I wouldn't put it down until I'm finished. Could read an entire book in one day. You can return to it and just renew your passion and your joy for those things. All right, so the fourth tip I have for you guys is to limit the amount of news you watch and your media intake when it comes on to the pandemic. Consistent watching of this, like too much negative news, it can also contribute to stress and high anxiety levels. Like, well, you know what they say, everything in moderation. It is important though that you stay up to date with what is happening, and it is important that you get your news from the right sources, right? However, you want to make sure that you limit your intake. You can check periodically, probably 2 or 3 times a day. I would say maybe 2, 3 in extreme cases, to know what is happening with the pandemic, if there are any updates and any rules that you should follow, or just to know what is happening. But do not sit in front of the TV, people, and watch it for the entire day to see all that negativity. We all know what's happening. We all know, and you sitting down in front of the TV will not change anything. It is what it is, and this is something that is out of our control, and we just have to do our best to survive it and to come out on the other end better people, even, or come out okay, right, mentally and otherwise. All right, so just limit your intake. Sometimes I'm going through it and I see it, I just skip it because it's like it gives me anxiety. to not know what is gonna happen tomorrow. The only thing that gets me through, honestly, is my faith and knowing that, you know, God is able to do anything. Limit your intake, check periodically to stay up to date and get your information from the right sources. The fifth tip I have to give you guys is to take care of your body. Try to eat healthy as much as you can. Eat a balanced diet. Yeah, I'm talking to myself because, yeah, but eat a balanced diet and try to get enough sleep as much as you possibly can, because these things will help to support your immune system, to help to fight off the virus and even other sicknesses, and it helps with mental clarity. So when you get enough rest, you can think creatively, you can think clearer, you can you won't be as anxious and stressed out, right? Plus, eating a lot of junk food contributes to you feeling lazy and lethargic, and then that now will lead to stress, because when you are lazy and sitting on the couch and lying in bed and you don't want to get up, you start feeling worthless, and then you start looking at the situation even worse, and it doesn't help the stress level, guys. It's gonna make you stressed out and make you anxious. So eating well will help you to it will give you more energy, number one. It will help your immune system. You will feel better in yourself. You won't feel so lethargic and so slow and moody and all of that. So try to take care of your body, guys. Eat well, get enough rest, right? And just try to keep the stress level and the anxiety level down, right? So don't lay around on the couch all day feeling sorry for yourself, all right? Yeah. All right, so the sixth and final tip I have for you guys is to seek professional help if you need it. Do not be ashamed. Mental health is not something for you to be ashamed about. It is important, and it is a relevant and prevalent issue in our society, especially in times like these. Do not be ashamed, right? Mental health doesn't mean that if you have mental health issues, it doesn't mean that you are mad and walking on the streets, right? Or eating out of a garbage bin. That's not what it means. As I said, mental health has to do with depression. You know that you can be depressed and not know it. It is mental health is a serious issue, and it's not something for you to play around with. And even if you're not gonna seek professional help, if you have a friend that you can talk to, someone that's confidential that you can talk to, or if you have that relationship with your parents or with a sibling, but just speak to someone about it. Sometimes in speaking, you realize that you're not the only one who is experiencing things of that nature, right? And then you can actually help each other up, support each other, check in with each other, right? So as I said, you can be depressed and you do not know it. You may feel low, you may feel down, and you feel as if you don't want to get out of bed. You feel so sad. Some people, they cry. Seek professional help if you need it. Do not be ashamed. So here in New York, the government actually offers a free helpline. It is confidential. As I said, you do not pay any money. It is called New York Project Hope, and it helps you with emotional support. And if you have lost anyone during the pandemic, which is so sad, someone that I knew, I used to work with him, he actually passed away, and yeah, it is not a joke, people. It's a serious, this pandemic is a serious thing. This COVID-19 is a serious thing. So I encourage you guys just to be safe and practice safe measures. Consider the persons around you. All right, so as I was saying before, it offers emotional support, and it offers grief counseling. So if you have lost someone in the pandemic, they speak to you, and you can talk to somebody from anywhere at any time. As I said, it is free. All right, and I will link the number in my description box. I'll put the name and I'll put the number in my description box. Guys, I'm in no way a professional, right? I just decided that I would want to share this with you guys, and I thank you guys for watching, and hopefully this helps somebody. Until next time, be blessed, guys. Remain faithful and take care of yourself and your loved ones. All right, bye.